modern feminism vibe.
Well, the thing is, modern feminism is single-handedly responsible for destroying the future of our society. Sorry, I feel fairly strong in that statement, because they are trying to castrate men and take their balls and put them in their purse, and then allow women to take the lead and to be non-binary and all these things. And I have no problem with any people who identify that way. Yeah. However, in order to have a thriving, functioning society, we need masculine and feminine energy to co-create together, to have offspring together, to raise that family unit. And that is what is going to be responsible for future generations in our society functioning, so on and so forth. But modern feminism is coming in and taking that away.
Yeah, and I think that's, I'd like to have that conversation, because it's kind of alluded to before, whether it's politics, whether it's media, whether it's masculine and feminism, there's corrections that are needed and there's overcorrections. We talked about this last time. The 1920s and women's suffrage movement, I think we can all agree, women should vote.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the initial first wave feminism, we got no problem with that.
Correct.
Second wave feminism came in the Mad Men era in the 50s, 60s. Yeah, women can work.
Correct.
They should, if they want to work.
In this day and age, we need two incomes.
Of course. Sometimes, or it's I'm not going to tell you need to stay in the kitchen. It's your choice.
And women can work from home even now.
Do whatever you want.
Whatever you want, yeah.
But third wave feminism is where they basically said you don't need a man. You can do it yourself.
They tell you to go home and put a plastic dildo that vibrates 360 degrees inside and does 50,000 pulses per second. Then they get mad at men and say, "Why can't you make me come?"
Well, it sounds dangerous.
Well, bitch, why would you? If you're putting something like that inside of you on a regular basis, no man on the planet can compete with that.
Yeah.
And then you can't even make yourself orgasm, because 70% of women only orgasm through clitoral stimulation. They do not have vaginal orgasms. That means G-spot and deeper. Walls are G-spot and up. And 30% of women don't orgasm at all. Never. So yes, she's been faking it. So, but all of this again is cha-ching, it's money. The prawn industry, the sexual, prawn is the toys, it's all in that industry. It's sim culture. It's not helping families. It's not helping the family dynamic. It's destroying the polarity between masculine and feminine energy. Think about it. I know all of y'all have watched porn, so don't lie and say you haven't. But think about the money shot that everyone fast forwards to. Just go there in your mind for a moment with me. That shot is the shot of what? Balls and penis. Really think about it. You see the what we call the yoni in Sanskrit, the womb, but what you're really seeing is balls and penis moving in and out.
Oh, the money shot. I thought I went someplace else on the money shot.
The money shot. Or not that one. The money shot.
I went someplace else.
The precursor to the next one.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is they're doing that, and that is
money shot. We have a different opinion on money shot. That's usually around this area.
Yes. Second money shot. But what they're doing is that they're focusing on that because a lot of men tend to watch that, and then it starts homosexualizing them. They start becoming like what I'm saying.
Hold on, what do you mean it starts homosexualizing them?
When you're focused on balls and eggplant for most, they're not showing they don't go and show all the women there's the main focus shots are on that. It's a subconscious trying to make men more homosexual.
No. I don't know if that's.
I believe that,
because if that's the money shot you're referring to, I'm fast forwarding right there to the actual money shot.
But have you actually ever thought about that though? Why they zoom in so much on that area?
Can you actually make men more homosexual?
Listen,
we have this conversation all the time.
Have you heard about the down low men?
What is it called?
The down low men. You know about this? About most of the African American men who actually have functioning normal lives, have wifey, have children, are prominent members of society, and then they are sleeping with men under not telling anyone.
Keep it on the DL and the down low?
Yeah, the DL, yeah.
So ask me again if I heard about that.
Have you heard of that?
No, I've not heard anything about that.
No. They show that in TV shows a lot.
What?
It's a real thing.
I have such a hard time understanding this because we were having this conversation earlier. We'll talk about that, about Tom Brady, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, guy. I mean, I played football in high school. I played football in college. I've always been on a sports team. I hang with dudes. I roll with I'm a dude, right?
Correct.
I don't know any of my homies
Well,
that
you
are
don't
like,
know
yeah,
them.
no. I know.
Okay.
They're not going to admit it though.
That's what I'm.
No.
That's
And
right.
there is
sweetheart.
an underground
Guys.
network because
There
I
is,
have
sweetheart.
some
No.
guy friends
Go.
who like guys, and they have told me some prominent figures in Charleston, South Carolina,
correct.
sleeping
It's
with
very big
guys
in
on
the
the
South.
down low,
It's
and they're
very-
like, "Hey, you know, you better not tell anyone." Like I've had a guy friend who's hooked up with prominent
Thank
figures,
you.
like on the down low.
Thank
Really?
you so much for customer
Yeah.
for me.
No, I mean I've heard of it.
Okay,
It's
I have one more question.
It's conditioned.
These
though,
are
Rob.
guys who have been
very
straight,
masculine, yeah, and straight.
straight dudes. They have not gone down that path at all. They didn't have like that weird thing in college, like
No.
nothing.
This is
They're just dudes,
In
and all of a
Hollywood-
sudden they're like, I think it's time to suck some dick. What?
It's conditioned love, and that's what I'm saying. The prawn and stuff.
And you
it's-
think that's being conditioned by
it's perpetuating.
society? It's somehow.
Correct.
I have
Because
such a hard time grasping this.
look at it's big in Hollywood. I know for a
Hollywood
fact.
is not America, though. It's
Well,
not the world. It's
that's true,
fucking
but
fabricated society.
She's
Hollywood.
talking about the southern, and it is big in the South, especially in
Yeah.
Atlanta. It's huge down there.
Really,
Yes.
guys, what are you doing? I mean, do what you want to do. I don't.
Yeah, but it's
My-
a double life for me. But.
Okay, that's the biggest problem that I
Yeah.
have. If you want to be gay, go be gay.
Yeah.
This isn't like gay bashing at all.
But
I have
in
gay
the
friends.
South, it's different
Go be
still.
gay. But this whole like, yeah, I've been straight my whole life, and well, just now it's sucking dick time. I don't get it.
It goes against. Well, again, they're trying to undermine the society. It's all about making money.
Okay, but we're saying two different things here. I'm saying just from a man, like I'm a person, I make my own decisions. You're saying that they've watched a little too much Real Housewives, and they're just like, you know what?
Not really.
Yeah, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, it's doing it. Now it's
I'm
time to go
saying
sex.
that it's being conditioned from every walk of life. Porn is the most like obvious thing, but even with like, look at TikTok. Go on TikTok and watch couples today. It makes me cringe. Most of these women are parading their men around like they're an idiot. They make them do all kinds of like silly stuff, and the women are like putting them in situations where they don't look like a Shiva, they don't look like a god, they look like a simp. And so it's like being put in culture that women are in control of the house, that we run the world. Thank you, Beyonce. We do all this stuff. and I'm serious, they're
Who run the
perpetuating.
world?
Yeah.
Girls. Who run the
Correct.
that whole thing?
We're
Yikes.
perpetuating, and I'm not saying women shouldn't be independent, they shouldn't feel confident, they should blah, blah, blah. But that's not what's happening. We
Wow.
are switching gender roles, like literally. And this is not conducive for a healthy, functioning, passionate, intimate, orgasmic relationship, or just for the future of our children.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.